Beautiful being
Three.
footage.
Final sentence. Two.
What it is, what it ain't, what's it gonna be? It's your girl Serenity, and we're here. We're Attitude Check. How's everybody doing today?
Chilling, you already know. It's Tuesday afternoon. Oh, it's your boy Jiggy. Everybody call me Jiggy. My name's Casey Malcolm. Follow me on Instagram, Jiggy Fat. You already know we back with that flame thing.
And I'm Bria, better known as Lady Bree, so follow me on Instagram, that's what they call me.
It's your boy, aka ASA. For y'all who don't know how to say that, it's ASA. I'm here to say it like so.
I ain't got nothing catchy. It's your boy Jamario Rashad. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on the gram at Yes Your Flyness, 2 S's and an underscore. That is Yes Your Flyness, 2 S's and an underscore.
All right, so let's get into it, y'all. So guess what's up on the ranking list? FSU is number 7. That's a lucky number. That's a lucky number. And the only North Carolina, let's clap it up for ourselves. Clap it up.
FSU.
That's the
That part, 1.5.
number 7 when it comes to HBCUs. Number 3 when it comes to HBCUs in North Carolina. I think we're doing it.
Top 10 and 5. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think so. I really don't want to be that one person that goes to the school he's about to hate on. But I don't really like the school. I feel.
What you think we could do better?
I mean, we rank number 6. We rank. Hold on. I got statistics. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we rank number 7, right, in North Carolina. But
We're not number 7 overall.
no, overall.
Yes.
Okay, 7 overall, right? We also, I'm gonna give her their props. We lead North Carolina in African American graduates, which is. We lead them. We have a graduation rate of 32%, which we lead, which I don't really understand because 6.3 thousand people enroll. So if we have a graduation rate of 32%, 32% of 6.3 thousand is 4,284. That means only 4,284 are actually graduating from this school, which I think is ridiculous. That's really way too much. It's way too much. And I feel like
See, we have a lot of transfer students, a lot of people leave, a lot of people drop out. I think those numbers.
But it's like with the school, with everything they're doing, like they're rebuilding, they're rebranding themselves. But I don't want you just to. It's like buying a new car. You buy a brand new car, you expect the car to work because it's a new engine, new everything. What FSU is doing is taking a lemon and just putting a brand new thing of paint on it and think it's gonna run. Like it's still trash. Like if you're gonna talk to the students, what do the students think? What do your dorms look like? If y'all stay on campus, how many cockroaches do you see in your dorm?
I don't see none. My roommates.
Now,
I got a problem.
I will have to say
here.
this. There are some things that we could do better on, but that counts with us as a student. We get a lot of emails, they have surveys in there. If you don't go take the survey, they're gonna keep stuff the way it is. Like, we even have one for the chancellor. Like, I think it's every 4 years, every 3 or 4 years. They send out the emails. Now, if you don't open it or if you put it in your trash, that's on you. I'm just saying, it is a lot of stuff that we can change. We just don't do our part.
All right, so what I feel like you're hearkening in on is the culture of the school, and I don't believe that administration determines the culture of the school. It's going to be the students.
Right.
I believe a lot of people's complaint with FSU is, oh, it's not lit, oh, it's not turned like A&T. Well, I think that's a function of how the students behave. Because after 5 o'clock, all these administrators go home. So what are you gonna do then? So I believe like your complaints aren't necessarily with the administrators or the staff. It's with your peers. Like what are we doing wrong?
No, not about that. I'm talking about they're spending thousands of dollars on a fountain just so they can attract more students.
We live in buildings where the AC don't work.
But it's like you're gonna bring me in, you're fooling me, you're playing with my emotions. You're gonna bring me into I think it's beautiful. I get here and it's trash.
So did you never walk on the campus or take a dorm visit?
Everybody don't have the opportunity.
I took my tour, but you know what they showed me? They showed me Renaissance, and New Red.
And probably New Red.
They didn't even show me the
Question:
dorm.
If you were Chancellor Anderson, what would you show students on the tour of this school?
I'm gonna show everything.
You're gonna show them renting.
Like,
you're gonna show them renting.
It's about selling your best thing. And also another thing, as ambassadors, I'm a Bronco ambassador, when we give tours, we have certain mock rooms that we take the students into. It's not like you can go in any room and it's used for a mock room to give a tour. There are certain rooms that they do set up for you to have as a mock room. Unfortunately,
I remember
and
that.
I understand your point, but that's just how it's set up.
That's
how it
anywhere though.
works.
That's any campus.
Yeah.
You're supposed to show the best parts of
You always put your best foot forward, but you have to always remember you have another foot. So now that you got me here, you have to keep me here.
That's what I'm saying. That's where we come in as students. Like our voice doesn't matter. There's a lot of stuff that we can get done. We just have to take the initiative.
Because most of us think we're voiceless. Like we
Or
are
they
like
just complain about it and don't want to do nothing to change.
like SGA. Like we pick them, but what's next? Res Life, we have them, but are we actually going to talk to them? Are we making
Are you
our
a part of the team? Because they have.
I mean, they have Senate meetings where students can come express
that's what I'm saying.
their
We have to
thoughts
do our
and
part.
feelings.
even with
Oftentimes, and they're usually pretty empty.
even with
Like
that,
always
do you
pretty
wanna know
empty.
why they're empty?
Because like you can claim that we care, but if you're not going to be proactive in changing
Nobody
anything,
wants
it's
to be
just white noise.
Well, when is the last time that you got an email saying these are the dates for the Senate meeting?
No, they do say.
When was the last time?
I believe they go straight to clutter.
They go
They
straight to
check the
the
clutter.
always do that.
What is it? How is that a function
That's why you don't
of
get emails.
What's the
No,
definition
no,
of
your
clutter?
email it does it.
I
itself.
understand it, but it's considered clutter because you don't delete your other emails. If it was a new message,
No,
that
like
we-
your email,
says
it'll
it's on
filter
the
stuff.
clutter.
Like it'll send certain stuff.
It says it
It'll
always
tell
says
you.
the code.
So even being cognizant of that, why are we not checking our clutter?
I mean, just because I check my clutter don't mean the other 100 students check their clutter.
Opportunities.
So moving on, let's talk about relationships in HBCU
Oh.
and in general. Now I'm gonna start this one off because I just got a few comments. One, it's impossible. I hate when people make it seem like it's impossible. But on the campus of Fayetteville State University, I think we have to keep in mind that the women outnumber the men. Okay? So I feel like a lot of guys that go here get a bad rap, but I'm just saying, if I was a dude and the ratio is 5 to 1, I mean,
Chances
you've
are
got
high.
choices. Like, girls like buses. This one next, this one coming. Like, I mean, it sounds bad, but that's Gucci.
That's Gucci. What did
I don't.
You're not that prestige. You heard it. That's Gucci. But yeah, I think we need to keep that in mind sometimes. And then I also feel like it's not impossible to have a good relationship in college. I just feel like you have to know yourself, number one, and know where you want to go. And I think as women, we need to stop putting these labels on stuff. Like we need to stop being so, oh, well, I gotta get married and this, that, that. Like these are our 20s. College is supposed to be the best years of your life. Like if it doesn't work, so be it. If it does work, more power to you. Like let's.
And not only women, I've seen that with men too. A lot of men try to rush a title, and I'm like, can we just be friends first? I mean, can I get to know you? I understand, you want something serious, but can we work to that? Can we build to that? So it's not just the women that's rushing, it's the men as well that I've seen.
I mean, because nowadays, if it's 5 to 1 and you got 5 girls, and you know the girl look good, it's gonna pretty much somebody else is gonna try and get it too. So if you ain't got a title, you gotta fight the dude trying to get the girl that you thought was yours. She wasn't really yours. Then y'all on the floor fighting, and she like, look, I just wanted to be friends.
I don't know what kind of shooting that is.
The first advice I got when I came here was, bruh, don't be out there looking for no wife, because don't nobody come to college to get in a relationship. First thing you're supposed to do when you get here is get a degree, right?
Right.
Ain't nobody looking for no girl, except for me. That's the problem.
See,
All right, so I feel as though people come into these college relationships with unrealistic expectations, because we're literally going to be here for 4 to maybe 5.5 years for some other people. Beyond that, shout out to my super seniors, we out here. But like, beyond that, eventually, when your endeavors beyond school comes about, how are you just going to ensure that I'm building my life around this person that I just happen to meet on a campus? Like, our futures don't necessarily coincide with each other. Just because we have the same major doesn't mean we're going to work in the same places. And when it comes to like the whole ratio of, oh, it's more guys than it is women, like be cognizant of that, understand what's going on?
It's more women than
Yeah, okay, I apologize, yes, I misspoke. Yes, more women than it is men. It's like, all right, in all actuality, that don't just mean that every guy is the word entitled is not about to come out of my mouth, but that does not mean that every guy is going to be able to get these women. Because like, let's be real, the ratio of able-bodied, like /, you're just lame, is like, it's like 80 to 20. Like if you're not the top 20%, those 5 are not available to you. Let's just be real. So it's like,
You got people like me that's like that. You don't get the top 5. You're lucky you get like the top 3.
so it's like,
And as I said earlier, I think something that matters in not just relationships in college, but relationships in general is the foundation that you build those things on. Because like quicksand is is solid for a moment too. But then when everyone's on top of it gets too heavy, it's gonna start to sink. So I feel like if we took more time and worked on those friendships before relationships, and on those, foundations before those things, then I feel like that's when you can really start to really cultivate relationships in college.
Can I say something? I just want to say, I'm too broke to be in a relationship.
That's also true.
I feel like I want to be able to take care of myself and my significant other. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate the cash, so I want to go to Applebee's or Yabby's or something like that. I just don't want to say that. I try to get the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's expensive, and I'm broke. Like, I get paid 2 times a year. And that is the first refund check and the second refund check. When it's gone, it's gone.
However, if that girl invites you that money thing, it's not gonna matter.
And that's
Not time to tell she broke too.
exactly. And that's why we kind of got. But then again, this is why I also agree with you guys. Like, you have to start out with friends, best friends, relationship. Because if you want to be in a relationship,
All right. So my thing is, I don't honestly believe that people want relationships. It's just you build this, let's call it a friendship, so much to the point where jealousy just becomes a factor if you realize that this person is doing what they're doing with you to another person. You don't necessarily want nor seek that title.
That's why you
just simply want that commitment that you're only going to be doing what you're doing with.
Because some people are like that.
So it's like it's not necessarily.
That's not the case with all of them though. Some people are like that, and there are some people that just want to have the responsibilities and duties, but they don't want to throw the title on it because they want to be out here and still live a single life. But there are people out here who are serious about building something, building the foundation before they jump right into a relationship. Because when you get in a relationship and you don't know that person and they start doing stuff that you're like, I don't like that, you can't really back out then because feelings done gotten involved. So you really got to think about stuff before you jump into it.
I think if you set boundaries and be real with each other in the beginning, you'll be okay. And that's it. Like, okay, this is what I want from you. This is what I want from you. So this is what we doing. All right, make sure we're all on the same page and set some boundaries. Okay, this is what I don't like. This is what I will tolerate. Boom, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, man. And you might be up to something.
and I just want to, before we move on, I just want to say we also have to put ground rules that you guys have to be safe if you are doing adult actions with a person. So look for your CIHPP, your HIV prevention programs. You go talk to them. Like, you really get yourself safe. Like, I know on campus we have a lot of dispensaries where if you're embarrassed, you can just go pluck one. So please be safe. Please know your partner, and before you get to know your partner.
And know yourself too.
Yeah.
My body's sacred.
I just had to say that before we
Hallelujah.
Let's talk about that All-Star game though.
What's that leg on?
We did just come off of All-Star weekend. We did. So what y'all think about that? Was it what you expected? Because if you watched All-Star weekends before, you kind of like, we got the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, you got the, celebrity game, then you got the East versus West game, all of that good stuff. So it's just like, I always have high expectations of All-Star weekend. Because it's all of my favorite people in one place.
Yeah, the game, it was kind of new this year since that was the Team LeBron, Team Curry thing.
That
so it wasn't like East West. So it was kind of new. So that was pretty interesting with that being the first time they done that.
And I think that was a good way to really bring in a new crowd, because it was still technically East versus West, but putting those big names out there, Curry versus LeBron, really made you want to watch it.
Yeah, and like you voted for your captain.
That too.
Alright, so I feel as though like my expectations will flip this year. In the recent years, it's like I know that the dunk contest is gonna be like
always
that.
lit.
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday we gonna be lit. This Sunday, bro, y'all just shooting threes and dunking. So this year with neither Levine and Aaron Gordon getting injured before the dunk contest, it wasn't really that exciting. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, good stuff, but So the dunk contest wasn't all that. The 3-point competition is just guys shooting.
It's always
it's just simply guys shooting. And then we had an exciting fourth quarter in the game. We had LeBron James make a game-winning basket from Kyrie Irving. So it's like, oh my God, like okay, I see you NBA, and it was just like it's very refreshing to see like the new thing. But next year we're televising that draft because we got to know who was last because you get the trashiest of the good people. the most trash good players.
I like the concept of having a Key LeBron team Curry because I felt some type of way when Kyrie ended up leaving Cleveland. But I like when they all get to come back and play together, like really seem like the best of the best. Like this is really the best. Like I know it's not a real competitive game because nobody wants to get hurt, but it's just so much fun to watch.
Did you hear about what that lady said? Did you hear what that lady said to LeBron and KD? That they're not the best players in the game right now. The lady on Fox.
I don't watch.
No, I don't think that was necessarily the context of her comment. She was basically telling them your function to society or your role in society as an athlete is to shut up and play your sport. Is the gist of what she was saying. But the quote is shut up and dribble. Like what she said.
Her name is Laura Ingram.
Oh, her.
Yeah, I find it very disrespectful because just because he has money doesn't mean he's not a human being. At the end of the day, these people are human beings.
And they're a lot smarter than you think.
And you just telling them you get paid what, $100 million, $1 billion by Nike, just shut up and dribble the basketball. I'm like,